What's up guys, welcome to United by Trucks. Today we're back on UBTK5, but we're really just running some errands, getting some parts, picking up some bumpers from powder coating, grabbing the drive shaft, doing some stuff like that, but I want to show you a little bit about that as we're picking it up, checking out some of these parts. We're going to take you over to Custom Coaters ATL right now as we pick up the bumpers for UBTK5. We had those coated, so I want to show you a little bit about that process, and then we'll catch up with you at the drive shaft. So we'll see you at Custom Coaters ATL here in just a minute. Alright guys, so we're pulling up to Custom Coaters ATL right now, and man, look what's in the parking lot. Scott done brought his beauty up in here. I'll show you a little bit more about that truck. We've actually shown it a little bit on the channel before, but we're gonna run in here, grab these bumpers from our buddy Scott at Custom Coaters ATL. Alright guys, so Scott has got this bumper. Ooh, sorry for the wind. But we're just going to give you a little bit of an idea as to what it takes to sort of match a bumper to a wheel. So we've obviously got this Del right here. It's super dirty. Let me back that out. It's super dirty, but Scott's got the bumper. And that looks killer. But I'm going to show you exactly what we did. So I brought it into Scott. Scott, say hi.
Hello.
Scott doesn't really want to be on camera. But I brought the wheel in, and Scott had this little swatch. And so one thing he told me is that, hey, your wheel has not been clear coated, which we knew anyway. And this little panel has been clear coated, but it was still the right color and still gave us the right idea as to what we wanted the bumper to look like. So obviously you can see this has been clear coated a little bit, or has been clear coated, so it's a little more shiny. But it matched the wheel perfectly. And if you take that, match it up against the bumper, you see that they both match each other perfectly. And then we're just gonna hold this up right here. I mean, you just cannot beat that. I mean, that looks killer. So that's the rear bumper. We're about to go pull the other bumper out of the oven, hoping that it looks as good as this one because that matches really, really nicely. So appreciate it, Scott. Yes, this is awesome, man. And I know y'all have seen it before because I showed it on the channel, but this is Scott's awesome 67 step side bag with all sorts of cool stuff on it. We're gonna give you an even more in-depth look on this thing eventually. Custom Coaters ATL. Come on, okay. So this is where all the magic happens. Some of the magic. Pretty much. Scott, before we pull this thing out, can you give me like a 2-second deal on what you guys do here at Custom Coaters ATL?
We are primarily a powder coating shop. So we do some Cerakoting, ceramic on exhaust, but primarily we're powder coating.
Heck yeah, man. Well, you have a killer operation going. So what is this I'm looking at right here?
So you're looking at a 20-foot by 8-foot oven, gas fired. Today we've been running fence post.
Fence post.
And one K5 blazer bumper.
Heck yeah. Man, this is so cool. Scott's not amazed by it anymore, but I'm still kind of amazed. What do y'all do over here in this little section?
This is a spray booth.
Okay.
Powder spray booth, spray gun.
Sweet. Let's pull this bumper out and check it out. Is it ready?
Should be. I'm just gonna get it out of here.
You need a hand?
I think I can. Sheet metal bumper, so it's not too heavy. If I can get it out without
Without knocking everything else off.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Man, Scott, that looks awesome.
Looks golden from here.
Does it look good to you?
Yeah.
Man, that's exactly what we were going for. So this is the front bumper for UBTK5. Like I said, our whole purpose was to match the wheels. So all we did, we originally planned to do the mirrors, but we decided just to go with the bumpers because the mirrors had some cool patina. So we didn't go clear coat on this bumper because the wheels didn't have clear coat, and obviously I like that more matte style finish, I guess. But Scott, what's the color you went with on this?
The name of the color that we matched to the wheels is Class A Silver by Prismatic Powders.
Sweet. Well, it's perfect. All right, guys, so we got the bumpers picked up. Scott is such a cool guy, Custom Coaters ATL. Got an awesome truck, awesome business, and really knows how to take care of his customers. So we got the bumpers picked up. We're really, really pumped about how they turned out. So now we're gonna run over to Marietta Driveshaft and pick up the drive shaft for the K5. So we'll show you a little bit about that if we can, and we'll catch up with you in a minute. Y'all hang tight. Basically what we're gonna do before I even get it up here is we are going to bottom it out, but then slide it back out a 1/2 inch. And then measure from the center of the yoke to the center back here.
You need some angle.
Okay, so right now, we've got this yoke pushed all the way in. So it's basically sealed off with this, with the trans seal at the rear. So what we're gonna do is back it out about that far. And we're gonna measure from the center of the yoke. So like I said, we pushed the trans all the way in, backed it out about a 1/2 inch, and I'm at the center of the yoke, and Alex is about to measure to the center of the U-joint back
48.5.
That will sound about right. My last one was 53 and this is shorter.
Yep.
So 48.5. So we'll have this thing cut down to 48.5 with the correct U-joint in the rear because that one doesn't fit. And we'll maintain this stock yoke, and they'll re-sleeve this in steel most likely. So it's a pretty good move right there. Appreciate you guys.
Absolutely.
There we go. Drive shaft this way. So we're at Marietta, about to be at Marietta Driveshaft. These guys do some amazing work. Doubt they're gonna let me film inside, but they do some amazing work and they do it quickly. So that's the best thing. We literally dropped this drive shaft off this morning and it's now later in the afternoon and they already have it ready. So pulling up in here, I'm gonna grab this drive shaft. We'll see you in a minute. Drive shaft service, Monday through Friday, 8 to 5. Take you guys on a quick walk through the shop real quick. So these guys literally do it all from a driveline perspective and do it quickly. Just like I said, we dropped this drive shaft off this morning. And it's just a few hours later and they've already got it done. So I'm pretty confident that they've got, I mean, you can take a look right here, man. They can do whatever you need done. Oh yeah, look at this thing. So now, that is a piece of machinery right there. Dang. Man. That is freaking awesome. So the guys here at Driveshaft Services clearly have everything you need. They got boxes of U-joints, slip yokes, all the stuff along this wall. You'd honestly never even know this stuff was in here, but they have got it going on. I mean, anything and everything you need from a drive shaft perspective, they've got it in here. Russell, you got to tell me, man, what do you use that grinder for?
We re-arch the leaf springs.
Okay.
And when we cut them, we use the grinder to flatten out the ends of them and stuff.
Dang, that's cool.
Works great.
So this is the drive shaft for UBTK5. If you remember, this had that giant, I don't know, 5 or 6 inch aluminum shaft. So they re-sleeved it, kept the existing slip yoke in the front, and then put us a new U-joint in the rear that goes on the 10 bolt for the square body. like I said, they just did this in a couple of hours, which is service you just can't beat. So all new drive shaft set up for the K5. Thanks to Driveshaft Services in Marietta, Georgia. All right, guys, so we've shown you the drive shaft that Driveshaft Services got ready for us, but I want to introduce you to Russell. Russell is the guy that helped me out today, and are you the business owner?
Yes, I am. Been in business since 1972. A guy named John Faulkner started the business, and then he retired, and then John Faulkner Jr. took it over.
Okay.
In about 1977.
Yeah.
And then I went to work for him in 1985. And when I started with John, I was a junior in high school, getting out at 12 o'clock in the afternoon and coming to work.
Yeah, so on-the-job training.
So I've been here ever since. And John retired this past September.
Okay.
And I purchased the shop from him.
Well, heck yeah, man. Well, you've got a really, really cool operation. Thanks for letting us bring a camera in here and just show a little bit about it.
Oh, you're welcome.
All right, so we got the drive shaft. Now we're headed back to the shop.
What's going on, man?
How you doing, man? Yeah, man. It's a pretty cool truck. It's called United by Trucks.
United by Trucks.
Yeah, man. You wouldn't happen to want to give me a hand right here, would you?
What's up with it?
I was just gonna try to. Actually, could you just hold this for a second?
Yeah, I got it.
I'm gonna put this camera down.
Where'd you get one built for?
It's actually, yeah, K5 Blazer, two-wheel drive K5 Blazer.
I figured that's what it was. I got
Yeah, we're
one.
building a two-wheel drive K5 Blazer that airbagged LS, that whole deal. So we're getting it ready to take to LST, which is like a big show in
Yeah, I've
Texas.
heard of it. Yeah, Texas.
Yeah, Lone Star Throwdown. So
What's your YouTube channel called?
United by Trucks. Right there on my hat. So we highlight trucks. It's mostly classic truck stuff, but highlight trucks.
C10. I see. Is that it right there?
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's all us, man.
Hell yeah, man.
Well, I appreciate
Hell
the
yeah,
help,
man.
Have a good one.
Cue the music.